Hey, Jay here. We're with our latest two-stroke project. This is for Dirt Bike Magazine, 2002 CR250R, an amazing looking bike. It didn't look like this when we started. It was pretty bad. Cylinder was off the bike when I bought it. I got the bike for $1,000, which in the California in the summertime you can find, especially if it's blown up like this one was. So the cylinder was off, damaged. So sent the cylinder to Millennium to get replated to the Vertex piston and the Wrench Rabbit kit. So rebuilt the entire engine with my buddy Brad. We rebuilt the entire engine. We didn't modify it really at all. We just had it all rebuilt stock with a V-Force FMF pipe and silencer. Those are the extent of the mods. We've got our uni air filter, that's feeding it. And as you can see, this thing's pretty clean. The frame was a bit stained, so we cleaned on that a bunch. Stripped and cleaned the swing arm and vapor blasted that. Vapor blasted a few other little pieces. That's kind of the thing everybody likes to do nowadays. Radiators were a bit tweaked. ICW went through and straightened them and strengthened them up, and they do an amazing job of saving on radiators. New cables. All Balls has cables, did clutch cable, throttle cable, and their All Balls carb rebuild kit. Went with the PC jetting, and it was pretty much spot on. This thing rips as far as rips and runs good, but it's not as fast as, say, a modern 450 or 350. 250, you're getting in there. But these bikes are really good. I rode this bike, not this particular one, but I rode these bikes back in 2001, 02. I was riding these, and I swore I would never stop riding these. But then I kind of got on the four-stroke bandwagon. As far as motocross is concerned, I'm still four-stroke guy. Going to be a bunch of hater comments below about how two-stroke guys are better, and it's way better. But this bike came out pretty good, so I spent $1,000 buying it. You don't have to do everything we did to this. It had usable plastic on it, had usable stuff on it, and could have got by. I think you could have got this thing good and running for $1,000 and been in good shape if you did the work yourself. $1,000 and fixed a few key things. You know, we went ahead and did everything. I didn't get, you know, I still got the stock triple clamps, which we got cleaned up, and then we had the suspension done by Race Tech for us. So we got the suspension set up, and it came out really good. We probably went to the at least $3,000 level with suspension, plastic, graphics, everything we did, at least $3,000. So on top of so we're at $4,000, maybe 45 total. But this bike's pretty amazing for that. I think there's a ton of people that buy it from me for $4,500. So not that I would. So that's a good look at it. We got Tusk wheels with our Dunlop MX33 tires, which are good intermediate tire. Super Sprox chain and sprockets. TM Designs got the slide and guide kit from them, which is really nice. Scar foot pegs. And that's pretty much the extent of it. Hinson clutch, which we always like to have good pieces in there. We didn't do everything because the basket was still good, so we just did our plates and cover, and pressure plate was bad. So we went ahead and did those pieces. And of course, our Decal Works graphics make this thing look like $1,000,000. So as you can see, it's a really cool bike, fun to ride. I'm still a four-stroke guy, but Spencer's really liking this thing, and young guys haven't spent a lot of time on two-strokes. They're still having fun with them. It's a lot more work than I like to do anymore. So, but they're cool bikes, and if you can find one of these cheap, it's definitely worth fixing. These bikes were a little bit easier to ride than some of the other two-strokes out there because of that RC valve, that electric power valve. It was a little smoother. Thus, it was also a bit slower, say, than a YZ or RM250 at the same time. So it was a little bit slower, but it was easier to ride. And so that's kind of the benefit of these. Oh, we also got Galfer brakes. We got their pads and oversized and brake lines. So really cool there. Paired up with all the other good components we got. Moto Seat does our seat cover. And as you can see, this bike came out good. I got a little dirt on my foot pegs here because I actually used foot pegs on this thing. But made it look like $1,000,000. So thing came out great. ODI lock-on grips, really like those, and all of our Works connection pieces. This bike is just amazing. So came out great. Hopefully you enjoy, and you can see what you can do in fixing up your own two-stroke. Okay, so we've spent a bunch of time on this CR250 two-stroke. I used to ride these things regularly back in like 2000 through like 04. I love these bikes. Anyway, fun bike, really fun. I'm not used to riding two strokes anymore. Spencer really enjoyed it. You got some good video and pictures of him here riding it. So we got, and Rado rode it. It was new for him as well. So enjoy a little bit of video here of us riding this thing, some GoPro. This is around our favorite track, Kauai, and you can see we have just a blast riding this track. Lots of different terrain, sandy terrain, and got some good natural flow to it with some jumps as well. So hopefully you enjoy.